Good evening, everyone. Looks like we're getting ready to go racing. We are going racing in Baku tonight. Evening, John Jeffrey. And here we go then. I wonder what the weather's going to be. Could have a bit of chaos if it's a bit of rain going around. As a commentator, I wouldn't mind a bit of rain. As a driver, I would hate the rain here. I'll be doing a Charles Leclerc every single lap. Wait for the last few guys to pit their tyres. Like it's Baku, the first race of the season, usually incident filled as well. And we are ready. Here we go. Looks a bit overcast to me. Right then, before we start, I'll give a quick run through the teams for this season. Team principal of Vanilla Racing is Manic. He's got Viking Fox and Hamady racing for him this season. Pirate Danny is the team principal of Progen Mercedes. He's got Diablo and Colden. Know Colden quite well. Raced with him in Apex last season. Very good driver. Team principal of Mac. Well, that's an Irish name, it. Mac Ewing, Irish Scouse. His drivers of Magnetics and Craig. Williams BMW. Team principal of Noodles. He's got Voltex and Delta running for him. And Matagan has got Aphrodite Racing Team. He's got Brent and Maverick racing for him. Jay Tyler, team principal of Imperium GP, has Jumbo John and Grant. And Senator Racing Technology has got Jonathan as team principal, with Mooney and Bailey running for him. Venter Blade Racing with Wiggy, Hilly and Taylor, Damon Hill, I think it's Taylor Danny now. And then we've got Mustachio Scuderia with Bev, leading them as team principal with Darktron and Hafer. And the last team, not forgotten, Velocity Racing, team principal of Basin with Melanis and Pintida racing for him. Right then, let's get all this set out. We want the gap to the leader. No point putting the time on. Telemetry, we will hide the telemetry. We don't want people on the stream seeing what kind of battery people are running. Lap data off. We don't want a map. We know our way around this track. Actually, we'll put the map on. So in the race we can see where everyone is. We're on broadcast. Let's find the first guy on the track then. We'll ride round with him. And that is Ethan GT. With Doctron. As to you guys. So Doctron will be the first guy leading us round for the Mustachio Scuderia. Bev is his man. Really impressed his team principal today. We'll go through the predictions in a minute as well. Let's have a quick run round then. We'll ride on board with him into turn one. Quite a difficult track, this one. A lot of hard braking zones. You've got to get the braking perfect here. Some good overtaking zones though down these DRS straights as he comes around turn two. Nice long straight here, opens his DRS, liking the paint job on his car. Nice one down. Yeah, so you've got to get your braking bang. Oh, that's close to the barrier. You've got to get your braking bang on here. Like good overtaking manoeuvres, but we do see a lot of incidents around Baku. Probably better just to bide your time and hope the car in front loses a wing or something, and you just make up easy places. Nice clean lap so far for Ethan. He will be our first guy to set a time. We'll get a nice... Oh, he's hit the barrier there. Did he get any damage? It looks like his front wing's still intact. Gave it a good tyre smack though. Up over the crest. Coming down to the famous corner where Hamilton and Vettel had that little tiff on the brakes. Ride that curb. Don't want to ride it too much though. You can get bounced across track into the barrier. You could get a nice little toe off the car in front of him here. That car in front prepared for his lap. And done come to like 2. Yeah, so if I'm a bit rusty, guys, bear with me. I'll get back into the flow of things. I tend to just follow the closest battle on the track when we're in the race. Qualifying, always follow the first guy around the track as he sets his lap time. And Ethan goes round with a 1 minute 40.380 as the benchmark to beat. And Magnetics will be the next guy to come through, and he beats it by 4 tenths. Fastest in the third sector there. I think we pretty much got everyone out on track at the moment. Diablo there, look. Setting the benchmark. The benchmark is already coming down quite quickly. From Ethan's time, it's 7 tenths as Diablo gone and put on him. Diablo is our host for this season. He's running for the Pirate Danny in the Pro Gen Mercedes team. Nice orange paint job going on there. Have a look at some of these paint jobs. Some nice, cool paint jobs going on. I like the pink Nearly Psycho's got. Which one looks like a Mercedes, a Ferrari on a crack, that paint job. Nice though. Diablo still the guy to beat. We've got quite a few cars though, from 4th to 8th. We've only got the 10th between them. Not 5th to 8th now, 5th to 9th now. So we've got a nice little gaggle of cars there in and around the same sort of time. So a 10th here and there, you can see yourself jump up 4 or 5 positions. Beaten, and wow, look at them 2 lap times that have just come in. Beaten is on provisional power 139.1. Jonathan Mooney though 0.001 behind him in 2nd place. He could barely get a Rizzler between them. So the Senator Racing Technology team seems to be running around together, maybe trying to give each other a tow round in the blue car. They're 2nd and 3rd as it stands as well. So that was a good teamwork there, if that's what they did, give each other a tow round. It's nice, same paint job to each other. At the moment, team to beat really, 2nd and 3rd on the grid. Good strong start for them. Still got 4 cars to set a lap time here. Colding, Hamady haven't left the pits just yet. Hilly is out on an outlap right now. So, and Delta is going around that final sector now. It comes down the DRS straights. The car's getting out of the way for him nicely. So once we've got Delta across the line, we really have 17 guys that have set lap times. We can roughly kind of gauge the grid. From what I can see, we've got a split here, quote. So we've got the top 5 split by 4 tenths of a second. But then from 6th down to 14th, we literally only have 5 tenths between them. It's going to be close in that midfield by the looks of it. And with the team battle this season, every point's going to count. And you want to make sure your team principal's happy with your performance. So whilst everyone's now just coming into the pits, let's have a quick look at some of the predictions we got for tonight. Quite a lot of people put Diablo for a pole position, Mooney in 2nd. However, that Diablo's pole doesn't convert to being the winner though. A lot of people put him down as a pole sitter. Not down for the race winner though. The race winner though, quite range here. We've got about 6 drivers everyone's voting for. Not really one standout guy. Same for who's going to finish in the P10. It's quite split, to be fair. Everyone's predictions. Everyone though thinking Diablo is going to get pole today. He's currently, where is Diablo? Diablo is currently in 5th, 5/10 roughly down unbeaten. We're going to have to find some few tenths there to get that back up. As I said, the midfield's quite compacted here so far. See if people will go out and improve. I want to find Hilly. I know he's on a lap at the moment. Coming in the 2nd sector at the moment. Let's ride on board with him. Hard on the brakes. So hopefully I don't give people the commentator's curse. 2 people I've been watching go around the track tonight hit the barrier, so hopefully I don't give Hilly that curse. Accelerates that corner. Nice line there. Nice and clean, nice and tight. Full power. I wonder if he's got any battery left. Let's have a look, see if he's got much battery. Down to 10%. He's going to run out of battery just before he crosses the line. Squeezing every last ounce of that battery. Goes across the line, and Hilly goes 15th for now. He's got front right end wing damage there, so he's hit the barriers somewhere around the track. That would have cost him a lot of time, especially if you lost your front right end wing plate. That will not help in turning left on this track, and quite a lot of the corners are left turn. Got a yellow flag. I think that's just people getting out the way. And then people getting ready. We've got 8 minutes of queue of the qualifying remaining. Got a few guys running out now to do their 2nd run. Colding hasn't left the pitch yet. I don't know if he's got the memo that qualifying has started. Don't know if someone wants to go and give him a nudge. Down in the PGR Mercedes. Going Stablo, his teammate's down in 5th at the moment. Colding maybe holding out to the end. You want to race these tyres. Amodi, the 2nd driver that hasn't set a lap time, coming across the nap. Yeah, I think he's having a nap, mate. I think Pirate Danny needs to go and give him a poke or 2, get him going. Saying that though, Colding from Apex, he only really sets 1 lap time. He always comes out right at the end of qualifying. Still beating the guy to beat them. He's off for another lap for the Williams BMW. Oh, Diablo's gone straight to pole then. Missed that. He's gained 5/10 on his previous lap time, and he puts himself on pole and with a clear advantage. Now he's put 5/10 between him and 2nd. Everyone's prediction of Diablo being on pole. Wow, maybe you're right. So then, I'm going to be quite slow for the first week or 2, just getting everyone's teams down. Eventually I won't have to look at what team's doing. But Diablo and Colding, then everyone is in a ProGen Mercedes F1 sandwich then. P1 and P20 as it stands. Still the strongest team out there for the time being would be Senator Racing Technology. 2nd and 4th as it stands, as Bailey has improved his lap. Goes 2/10 beyond Diablo and into P2 for now. Let's try and catch some guys on their lap. See if Gloria Striker can improve for Velocity Racing. He does. It gets himself up to 8th. Got another car coming out down the line. Trying to keep track of where everyone is on the grid. Little Jumbo John then. Harvesting, so he's not on a flyer right now. The second round, will people come out for a third lap? I don't think he's on that lap. I don't think he improved either. Grant's up to P3 for the Imperium GP. It's beaten early lap time now. Starting to get beaten by a few guys. Jonathan Mooney on, I think he's on a hot lap now. Right on board with him. Currently in 5th, his teammates up in 2nd. Note there from Magnetics. Maniac, take your driver to get off the racing line when they're not on the lap, please. See if Jonathan then, let's get the lap data up here. See if Jonathan's improving as it comes around that second. Ooh, a bit of a rear slide there. See if Jonathan can improve, catch up to his teammate. Burning that battery. 38.746 to peak. That midfield's still quite congested. Seems to have 3 splits at the moment, and Jonathan comes into pit. So the 3 splits at the moment. Top 5 are in 4/10 of each other. Then from 6th all the way down to 14th, we have 6/10 between them. So that's a good midfield battle. And then from 15th down to 19th, we've got a few guys that are just a bit off the pace. Maybe haven't hooked a lap together. I know Healy lost a wing. Great, and Colding still asleep in the pit lane. 3 minutes ago. Everyone now changing their tyres, getting ready to throw caution to the wind for this opening race in Baku. See if they can get themselves up. Delta in the Williams, BMW heading out as well. Leaves a Pro-Gen sandwich, mate. Oh, and here we go. Everyone get a big round of applause. Then Colden finally emerges onto the track. The Pro-Gen Mercedes F1 team second driver making an appearance finally right at the end of qualifying. See what he can do. Someone woke him up from his nap. 2 minutes to go then in qualifying, and pretty much most of the field, 75% of the field are on out laps. We've got 3 guys that I don't think are coming out for a final lap. Oh, beaten. Oh, they are beaten, coming out just now, so we're gonna have to make a sharpest out lap here. 3 of them come out at the same time there, trying to beat the clock. Grant is cutting it very fine with 1 minute 45 to go. He comes out the pit, so he's going to have a quite brisk open out here. And his teammate Little Jumbo Jump, and starting his final lap, then he's going to be the first, I feel, of the guys to put their final laps in. So everyone's out on track except for Delta. He's qualifying, he's done, he's got down in P17, 2.3 seconds off the pace. Yeah, the flag in the second sector is quickly gone green. Let's see what Little Jumbo John can do. Nice and tight, nice and clean. So we're now in the sharp end of qualifying. Quite tight throughout the field. We've got a good midfield battle going, a good front battle going. I think everyone's got a chance for some good points this race. Keep it clean, keep your nose out of trouble. You can see yourself going easily 4, 5, 6 positions this race, just from other guys messing up, losing wings. Just got about keeping it clean here and surviving at Baku. Jumbo John be the first guy to complete qualifying. He's a 10th down on his own time now. He has got quite a bit of battery as he saved it all for this last sector. see everyone's now on a lap, and everyone has made it round for that final lap. See if Little Jumper John hits the wall on a straight. Don't know how he manages that one. Craig has retired into the first corner. Little Jumper John does not improve. I'll quickly flick through and try and find everyone. Maverick crosses line, doesn't improve. Ethan's the next guy to come across the line. It's going to be quick now. I'm going to have to keep my eye on the table. Here comes Ethan. Can he improve from P13? He does up to P12. It's going to be quick and fast now. Everyone is pretty much within each other on the track. Needy Psycho goes up to P6. Lanny up to P10. Just keep my eye on the times to see if anyone gets an improvement. Viking Fox going to be the next guy across the line, currently in 9th place. He's run out of battery to the line though. Has he improved his time? He has. Viking Fox up to 6th then. What about his teammate? Teammate doesn't improve. Here comes Hilly. Hilly improves his time but not his position. Diablo improves his time. Not his position though. He doesn't need to. He's on pole. Colden, it's definitely going to be a Mercedes, Pro Gen Mercedes sandwich here then. Colden comes across in 20th. But Beaton has beat him. Beaton 0.008 of a second ahead of Diablo. Oh. Right at the death then, Beaton has put the Williams BMW team on pole. Great lap there. Everyone's prediction of Diablo on pole has been ended by Beaton. 0.008 of a second. Bailey then will qualify P3, Grant P4, Jonathan Mooney P5. The best team out there at the moment there in terms of position, Senator Racing, with both their drivers in the top 5. Gloria Striker P6, Viking Fox P7, Needy Psycho P8. Cut me off. Qualifying's done. Let's get ready for the race. Some good paint jobs tonight there. That midfield battle is going to be, well, it's quite evenly spread throughout the field. Top 6 separate by 5/10 of a second. And then from 6 down to, let me scroll. From 6 down to P14, 7/10. So that's going to be a good battle to watch actually between the midfielders. Remember, keep your nose clean. Your game position is out. We now go for the race. Please be raining, please be raining, please be raining, please be raining. As a commentator, I don't care if it's raining. If I was driving, I would absolutely hate it. I'd probably just retire in the pits. Saying that though, rain last night in Brazil, got some good laps in. As we now wait for everyone just a bit of their strategy. Looks like it's going to be a nice clear day. Bit of haze floating around. So look down the pit lane. Wonder if that safety car will be coming out often today. I did say there'd be 4 safety cars today. No, 2 safety cars, 4 DNFs. That was my predictions. I don't think I've done a league race here. So I don't really know the strategy. I know most tracks are 2-stopper. There were some guys last night in Brazil doing the 1-stopper. We had Looney and Prof going 28 laps on the hard tyre. Here we go then. We'll be going for the formation that everyone gets going quickly then. Let's set ourselves up. Go for it. Interval to each other. So let's have a look at the tyre setup. Everyone there, 75% of the grid have gone mediums. Viking Fox in P7 has gone for the hards. He's going long at the start. And the guys towards the back as well. Craig, Maverick, Calder also going for the hard tyre. We'll keep it on position change here for the first lap, see what people can gain. We'll turn telemetry off. We don't want people seeing what sort of energy people have got. We don't want no one getting an advantage. We'll keep the full track map on so we can jump to an instant if we see it on track, if we get a yellow flag anywhere. And we'll follow the front guys up, start the race. We'll try and flip through the field, make sure we catch some instants if we can see them. And as the race progresses, and if the field gets split apart, we tend to focus on the closest battles on the track for comms. But we will not forget everyone, and we'll keep them watching. Tyres, John Jeffries? Pretty much everyone's gone for mediums. Got a few guys going for the hards. Now, an early safety car, and you on the hards, it's you could go medium to the end. Early safety car for the medium guys, though. You'd be still going to get them hards to the end. The guys at the back who are on hards, get a safety car in the first few laps. Picking around lap 4, 5, 6. Switch to a medium strategy. Take it all. There we go. Look, possible strategies. Saying hard, medium. But this is EA and it's run by Jeff, and no one listens to Jeff in this game. He's probably the worst team principal. Oh, not team principal. Worst engineer going. You could be on a wet track and he would say dry tyres are faster. And we have lost a Hamady Jr. Glorious striker. Little John Jumbo. Has everyone just been kicked? Or have I been kicked? Everyone's been kicked. I wonder if it was me that got kicked. Let me see if I can join back. Right. Oh, it was me that got kicked. So I've missed the start at the rate. What's the chances? Been kicked, start the race. Watch her go back down, just carnage everywhere. Right, I'm back. Quickly set this back up. Interval, position change, telemetry disabled. Let's have a look then. Got a few position changes. Bailey's lost 5 places on that start, even, and little Jumbo John's 6 places. Viking Fox, Haytham's gained 3 places. So we missed the start, unfortunately, but we are back and beaten on this first lap. What's your EA, Bailey? I'll try to get you an invite. Start lap 2 then. Beaton still leading Diablo right behind him. That DRS will open up wide now. Has he got enough? He's coming. He's having a look. He's having a look into turn 3. Pulls out the move right at the end. We just get someone invited back in. There you go, Brady. I've sent you on. Beaten. Then got Dabbley right behind him. They've got a few guys battling, quite a few gaps. Then everyone quite close together. I think. Yeah, Brady's back in now. Let's keep an eye on the front then for the first few laps. Beating them. Leads Dablo. Grant not far behind. Bit of a gap back to Jonathan. He's got to try and get back into the DRS of Grant. He doesn't want to lose touch with the guys at the front. Gets just within that 1 second. Yeah, he's hovering around it though. Doesn't want to be out at that 1 second. Just Jonathan. Oh, he's going to be under pressure from Glorious Striker behind him. We may get a DRS train forming here. And it'll be down to the battery power. Beat that comes around that corner. Get rid of the position change. One stop, Little Jumper John has stopped then. He must have got damage on that first lap. And here comes Beaton then. Dabber not really making inroads to him with that DRS down the back straight. See if anyone else. We've got Maverick and Hilly going racing. Oh, Hilly's back in off here. And Hilly's into the pits. Has he got damage? Have a quick look right on board of him as he comes into the pits. Will he be a front wing change? It's definitely going to be a front wing change. He has got no end wing plates on that car. Diablo harassing Beaton then. Not finding a way past at the moment. Keep that pressure on. Trying to force Beaton to make a mistake. The track, it is like a train unless you get to the DRS start zones. And as you can see, the red lights are flashing on these cars. It's quite difficult to overtake. Not down the straights here. It's a very tight track. So you can recharge your ERS and keep the guys behind you without really much threat. But Diablo is right on the top of Beaton here. He is harassing. He's on the harass today. So this is the BMW Williams got racing Diablo of the Pro Gen Mercedes on his opening laps of the season. Grant is just staying with him. Jonathan's claimed that gap back up here, but here we go down the back straight. Can Diablo get beaten? He's flying. He has got him. DRS and ERS mode activated. Beaton be able to come straight back at him though. He's keeping an eye on him as we come into the first corner. As Hilly goes to the back of the grid after having a front wing change. So him and Little John are the first casualties of Baku today with the front wing. We haven't had any DNFs though, which is good to see. On lap 4 of 6 and Beaton's quite happy to stay behind W. Now Charles ERS. And we've got Haytham and Nearly Psycho going racing here. They're battling around turn 4. Oh, Haytham loses the rear end, and that allows Neo Psycho to regain that position into 6th place. That was a scary moment for Haytham there. He has got front right wing end damage. We're going to see a lot of wing ends, I think, flying around today. Right, the field though. The field's quite punched up. We've got a few gaps forming. A few guys just dropping off a little bit here. But it's nice to see that most front wings are currently in attached. Cold end. Oh, we've got a retirement. We've got a Charles Leclerc moment. We have a Charles Leclerc moment. Safety car is out. Lanny has done a Charles Leclerc. I'm not going to say he's stupid, but I reckon he will be repeating what was said by Charles Leclerc. Just an incident. That gives Hilly, Little Jumbo John though, and Delta, who've had early front wing issues, a chance to catch up. It gives us guys at the front to have a little breather. Will we see anyone throwing it into the pit then for an early pit stop? Dablo went for the fake out. It worked. Beaton pitted Did a little fake out there. Grant staying out. Jonathan's here. Glorious striker. Right, let's change this to tyres. See what tyres everyone's going for. Here we go then. And everyone is pitted. Diablo Grant stayed out. Viking Fox stayed out. He's gained a few positions from everyone pitting. And as you see, everyone's switching to that hard tyre. Maverick saying thank you very much. I'll take 4, 5, 6 positions on track. So Diablo went for the fake out into the pit and beaten. Well, he just went straight into the pit. So Diablo, now then, we've got different race strategies. This is going to play into affecting the race. I don't know if the hards, it's a long run to get the hards to the end. But he's only really lost 2 positions on track, so he hasn't lost out that much. Viking Fox though, Maverick and Craig will be quite happy. They gained a few positions from that. And it has brought back into the race Hilly, Little Jumbo John, Delta and Ethan. Oh, joined Delta. And as you heard there, a massive smack into the wall and kept his car going. It's got no damage. Bit of a tyre smack there. Standing that wall, who is boss. Got no penalties as it stands. And there you can see everyone has made a pit stop set for the top 3. Maverick, Craig and Colden. I don't think Colden's still in the session. Let's see if he needs an invite. Rifle and safety car. His car is ghosted. Let's have a look in the chat. Invite, see if I can get Colden back in. One sec guys, just see if I can get Colden back into this. I think it's PSN. See if I can get Colden back in. Just need to see if he's got PSN. I can't add anyone on here during the race. Colden 3335. About this guy's just trying to get a driver back in. Invite sent. And we're joining the track again. If the field has bunched up, hopefully Colden can get back in here. So Diablo will be leading us back off on this safety car restart. We saw quite a few guys pitting under that one, switching it to the hard tyre. Safety car is coming in then. President Mercedes guy will lead us away with Imperium GP's Grant behind him. Viking Fox, the Vanilla Racing Team rounds out the top 3. So here we go then. Diablo bunching the field up. It's down to him. When we start, we've got a lot of red lights flashing. Everyone's harvesting that energy until we need it now. We'll look behind now. When we do a safety car restart, I always jump on board with the driver at the front and look behind him. See if the guy in second, and he's gone. He's got the jump on Grant. Right behind, Viking Fox under pressure from Beaton straight away on this restart. Viking Fox got caught a bit sleepy there into the first corner. It's tight, it's tight. He's holding off Beaton for the moment. Beaton though, he's got the inside line into turn 2. So he's on the fresh tyre and he's now net 1 position down from where he was when he pitted. Viking Fox got caught sleeping. Glorious Striker now is going to have to go defensive against Jonathan. Jonathan thinks better of the move and pulls out of it in the last second. It looks like everyone's making it. Oh, a bit tumble there towards the back. Bailey hitting, Colin going racing. Dalton's there as well. Oh, Ethan's 26 seconds down. He must have got damage. And I've made another bit. At the front there, Diablo's stretching his legs straight away. He knows he wants to get Grant out of that DRS zone. And if he can give himself a big favour. Grant's got a 3-second penalty. The first one of the season. He's gone to Grant. 3-second penalty for corner cutting. That's his 3 warning. That's quite early in the race as well. 7:03 averages out beyond 9 seconds by the end. And he's out of the 1 second of Grant. Now we don't have DRS on the first lap of the restart. Dabber is 1.3. He's gone, but beaten then. Right on the back of Grant. See if we can. It's 6 tenths behind. I don't know if Beaton's going to be close enough. A bit further back though. Glorious Striker. He's the next guy to try and have a go at Viking Fox down towards turn 1. Here we go. All the bit of contact between them as they come down. Glorious Fox went deep on the brakes and he made it stick. To be fair, kept his position. Oh, Glorious Striker, so he got past Viking Fox there. Viking Fox is just a sitting prey now. He's got Jonathan all over the back of him as well. Got some position changes behind us. So look at this. From 10th position down, we're going 2, 3, 4 abreast here. Haytham. Oh, getting argy-bargy as we go racing. Can they keep it clean? No, the barrier's just. Oh no, we've got a retirement. Is that retirement? He stopped. It's Little Jumper Jump. Little Jumper Jump and Dark run deep into the runoff there. They went 3 abreast into that corner. That was very, very interesting as we come down to that race. There. So Diablo then. Beaten. It's on the fresh rubber. Diablo thought he got a bit of a gap and pulled away from everyone. That 1.4 second gap he had has just been eaten away of him 1 lap and Beaten on the fresh rubber. Fresh hards. He's right on the back of Diablo on the mediums, and here we go then. DRS will be on, and we are racing now down to start. Grant hit the wall. I think Grant hit the wall. And Beaten straight past Diablo. He's not waiting. He did not wait till the straight. He did him on the corner. But Diablo's coming back at him. Here we go. How did Diablo have a bit of DRS games going on there? They're side by side round turn 1. They're going to be side by side into turn 2. Beaton's got the inside line and they're still side by side. Now this is what we call racing. They are going. Beaton gets ahead of Diablo. Diablo though, straight in the slipstream. Not close enough to get back past the Beaton. Retakes the lead of the race here from Diablo. Glorious Striker in P3. Grant P4. Let's get back to the back, towards the back of the field because we've got quite a few battles going on. Bailey and Milanis side by side. Bailey comes out better and takes P10. He's on a bit of a charge as well. He's up to P12 after that early pit stop from his front wing. He gets past Hamandi. Hamandi's looking a bit stutter. So there, and Beaton, look, straight away on that fresh rubber. He's got Diablo out of his DRS zone, and he's pushing on. So it's looking like them pit stops under the safety car may have benefited a few people here, but their tyres, I don't know if the hards will go to the end. We will see. Diablo 1.8 seconds down now. Glorious Striker's actually gaining on him. see where the closest battle is going to be as we come down the straight. It's going to be Viking Fox and Grant. They go racing. I think they're on the same team. I think they are. As we come down, oh, freeway battle here. Grant dropping positions. Grant into the pits. And Grant into the pits. Viking Fox and Nearly Psycho going forward. Hilly making a move as well. And Hilly is staying ahead of Hamandi there into turn 1. So Grant is into the pit. And out he comes. He's going to rejoin P16. He's on to a fresh pair of hards. We have a nice bit of free track there to go attacking. Just keep an eye on the guys down towards the back. Everyone's got a bit of a gap between each other now. No real DRS transform. We've got a nice few little personal battles. Diablo is down to P3 now. He's dropped the position to Glorious Striker. Is Striker pitted? So look. Yeah, Glorious Striker. And also a guy that pitted then. So Diablo losing out to these guys and have made these early pit stops. We'll keep that detail now on to the tyres. We can see what roughly everyone's tyres are and how old they are. There you can see Diablo 9 lap old. You can see the 9 lap old guys who didn't pit have slowly gone backwards through the field. Position changes. Glorious Striker's up 4 positions on the start. Bailey has lost 5 positions. Grant down 12, but he has made a pit stop just. So he's currently out of position where he should be. Let's see, as we come down, here we go. New Psycho and Viking Fox still fighting away for that P5 into turn 1. Let's see how this is going to go. New Psycho gets ahead of Viking Fox. Gone back down. Little Jumbo John gets ahead of Craig as well. Craig, is he going to look for it? No, keep it nice and clean. Turn 1. Now Jonathan's all over the back of Diablo here, not close enough to get a move going. Yeah, I'll keep the tyres stay up for you there, mate. There you go. He's like then. Got past Viking Fox. Jonathan Mooney now harassing Diablo at the front. Diablo's tyres are older. Look through the field. The gaps are starting to form there. We have got little mini battles going on. So at the moment it's P3, Diablo and Jonathan having a little battle with each other. Viking Fox has just dropped off the back of Nearly Psycho here and he's now getting harassed by Magnetics and Bailey. Bailey's just keeping on with that battle. So mainly from 6 down to P10. We've got a little bit of a DRS train forming here. And everyone else pretty much got a second gap between them. So really the closest battles for P3 and for P6 at the moment. So let's jump on to Jonathan. Let's see if we can get ahead of Diablo then as we come into, well, we're into the final sector. As we come down the straight now, Diablo won't have the DRS. And again, the move gets done before we get to that line. Diablo pitting. Yeah, Diablo's into the pits and he's going to make his first stop of this Grand Prix. We're going to quickly jump back as we see Magnetics getting past Viking Fox. We do indeed. Magnetics are making a bit of progress. Viking Fox down to 6. He's up to 10th. He's something. Nice little recovery drive after his front wing damage earlier. Peter Net is out front. The gap's hovering around 1.3 seconds. Jonathan's just losing touch to the guys ahead, but he has got a nice little gap to Nearly Psycho behind him after Nearly Psycho passed Viking Fox 2 laps go. Magnetics as well. He's just got past Viking Fox. He's now going to try and push to get out of that DRS of Viking. Viking seems to be struggling a little bit here. He was at P3 a few laps ago. He's now dropped down to P6. And he's now getting harassed by the Central Racing Technology team driver of Bailey. So let's just have a quick run through where everyone stands. Beaton's leading the race at the moment. after that early pit stop under the safety car. So that's Williams BMW leading the way at the moment. Start Racing in second, Senator Racing in third, Aphrodite in fourth, Technics. So we've got quite a few, top five then. Oh, 5 different teams. Constructors looking like it's going to have a nice good battle. Where did Diablo come out in terms of position? He's come out down in 14th behind Little Jumbo John. I don't think he's going to stay behind Little Jumbo John for too long. And here he goes up into P13. Grant setting the fastest lap of the race. Now Grant pitted 2 laps earlier than Diablo. They were quite close on the field, but that earlier pit stop, the undercut, has worked for him here. He's 3 seconds down the road. Once again, the main battle at the moment is for that P6. Right now, Viking Fox has lost another 2 positions. He's down to P8 now. Ready up to P6. Senator Racing Technology getting some good points as if it stood unfinished right now. So the field is splitting up here. Oh, Bailey, a huge lock-up managed to keep it out at the barrier. Haytham also then had a big rear end slide, and that's put him out of the distance to Bailey. I don't know if he reacted to Bailey's lock up there. He had a big slide out of that corner as we headed towards the castle section. Melanis now is going to be the next guy to try and attack Viking Fox then. Tablet is flying at the moment. That wouldn't surprise me. He's fastest lap of the race. He's on to the hard tyre and he's already caught up to the back end of Hamady. As we come down, and so the close battle then as we come into the DRS zone is going to be Melanis versus Viking Fox. So they head down towards turn 1. Melanis pulls out here and gets the DRS move. Gets it nice, quite right foot thought about going for the return. Didn't really pull off. Dabler not hanging around, got past Hamady Junior. Down the back straight, up to 12th. Oh, as we caught it there, Hamady losing the rear end. Hit the barrier twice there. Doesn't look like he picked up any front wing damage from that though. He carries on. And Grant then making progress. He had set the fastest lap 2 laps ago, and his next victim was Hilly. Got him down into turn 3. Grant then making his progress through the field. He's out of position, didn't pit under the safety car. That is why we have Grant and Darla out of position of sorts at the moment. To the front then, Beaton. Just edging that gap a little bit now. Mod hovering around 1.2. Was about 1.2. It's hovering around 1.5. Actually, put a few tenths on him. Jonathan staying around 2 seconds behind. Nearly Psycho 4th. Magnetics 5th. Bailey 6th. Got a bit of a gap now. So Haytham just clinging on to that DRS if he can. Melanis in 8th, closest battle then. It's now going to be for Hilly to defend himself from Dabler. He's right on board with Dabler then. He's going to get the move done before we get to the DRS line. No, Hilly's fighting back, you know. Hilly's not going to let him have this easily. Oh, Hilly's straight into the pits. Had enough of them hard tyres after 12 laps. Hilly going for another set of hards. And by the looks of it, I know front wing for the length of that pit stop, so he had another front wing there. It's costing his team principal a bit of money today, is Hilly. Mickey ain't going to be too happy at Venter Blade. Cost cap, mate. Stop breaking these wings. The gap between Beaton and Glorious Striker has come down. It was hovering at 1.5. It's now down again to about a second. And here we go. Race leader beaten. He's missing a front wide end plate. He has had contact with the wall somewhere. And Glorious Striker is now within DRS. He looked like he was quite comfortable out at the front, beaten. He's had a clout somewhere. And that gap of 1.5 seconds that it's been hovering around for about 4 or 5 laps. It's now down to 6 tenths. Beaten in trouble then. Is he going to pit? It's obviously costing him time. Is he going to stay out? No, Beaten into the pit turn. He's going to have to get rid of that braking wing. It obviously cost him too much time. Obviously he did not want the pit, but he's now been forced into it. That's going to do Grant. Let's see where he comes out actually. Grant and Diablo are going racing. Diablo gets past Grant, and we've got a freeway battle down to turn 1 going on here. Grant's pulled out. He sticks his nose up the inside. They kept it clean. Grant and Diablo racing away into turn 2. Yeah, that's a clean point jumper. I need Jumbo John to give me a friend request or something. I haven't got him as a friend. I can't invite him at the moment. Where did Beaton come back out? Beaton has come back out after that front wing change, down in 9th. Come out on the hard side, so he will definitely be going to the end. Without that front wing change, the front wing change just takes 4 to 5 seconds. He would be up there with that battle with Diablo and Grant. He's on the fresh rubber though. Let's see if he can get back up there. There's this new battle for the lead then between Glorious Striker and Jonathan Mooney. And Jonathan Mooney was 2 seconds behind Glorious Striker. That gap has come down to 7 tenths. No damage there, Glorious Striker. Glorious Striker into the pit then for his second pit stop. That gives Jonathan Mooney net lead of this race. The first time today. Right, let's see where Glorious Striker is going to re-emerge. He would ideally want to be ahead of Grant. We've got a few guys pitting on. Psycho also into the pit. Glorious Psycho rejoins right behind his teammate Belanis. And P6 will team orders be issued here. Chasing Belanis down the back here. And people now starting to make their second stop, saying get onto from fresh rubber till the end. I wonder if Jonathan's going to try and stick it out. He's got a nice 10-second gap to his teammate. If his teammate can keep out there and perform a roadblock to the guys behind him, he could help his teammate out a lot here. Jonathan's going to be asking for his teammate to be holding the guys up behind. Because Glorious Striker was within, well, him and Jonathan were a second within each other. Glorious Striker has pitted, and he came out in 6th, and he's 2 seconds behind the battle that's now occurring for P3 with Haven, Diablo and Grant. And Glorious Striker's teammate Milanis did lit his teammate through them. So team orders were issued. Glorious Striker up to 6th. He's on the fresh rubber to everyone ahead of him. Let's see if he can make that pay for himself. Got within the second of Grant ahead of him. Jonathan staying out then. I think he's going to try and go to the end. 20 lap old hard, so tight. He's going to stick it out and try and go for soft towards the end and have that extra pace. And hope his teammate can hold him up. There we go then. Haytham and Diablo racing down to turn 1. This is the battle for P3. Haytham keeps it. Oh, a bit of contact there going into turn 1. Diablo ran into the back of Haytham. And Zach given. Oh, Diablo got damage to his front wing. Can't tell. Let's have a look if that front wing left end plate is attached. No, that has caused damage to Diablo. He's now in P3 with a broken front left end plate. I also think Haytham as well. Yeah, Haytham's got missing a front left end plate as well. So third and fourth currently have wing damage. Glorious Striker and Grant there will be happy to see them front wing end plates dropping off. Here we go. This is going to be the battle as it stands in P3 down to P9, separated by 3 seconds. Then we have a DRS train forming with the last 8 laps of this race to go. Oh, yellow flag. Let's hand it down at turn 3. So I'll invite him. I can't add him on E8. Can he send me an invite on E8? Let's see if I've got him on PSN. 1 sec. Send an invite out. We would like Glorious Striker then. Up to P3. Bailey pitted. Bailey has pitted. He was P2. Coming for the mediums till the end. Drops down to P9. I think Jonathan might stay to the end here. The guy Diablo behind him has got front. He's got front left wing gameplay. I agree there, man. If Jonathan's going to stay, he's got another 8 laps to go. Then tyres going to be 21 laps old as we get to the end. Yep, get John back in 1 second, guys. There you go, little John. I've sent you an invite, mate. Diablo is in P2. Jonathan's old tyres and Diablo's front left wing end plate damage kind of cancel each other out at the moment, with the gap having around 11.4. Glorious Striker on the fresh bit in P3 trying to latch onto Diablo, but he's going to come under pressure from Beaton down into turn 1, the side by side. Beaton gets ahead, gets the move done before we get to the end of turn 1. We've got battle going on behind Athletic, so that's good. Melanis has pitted, so everyone's has made that last bit leave. I think good tyres till the end. Melanis and Jonathan Mooney risking punches here. Jonathan could just nurse them tyres to the end. Could be a good win for him for the opening race of the season. We've only got 1 penalty as well. Grant 3-second penalty. The only driver to have one currently. Now in P2, his closest battle on the track at the moment is for this P2 position between Diablo Beaton and Glorious Striker, all within 1.5 seconds of each other as we head into the closing stages of this race. Beaton. No. Oh, someone hit the wall, then I heard it. Little racing technology. We're looking at first win of the season. The gap though between first and second is coming down now. It's dropped to 2.5 just on this lap alone. And then tyres giving up for Jonathan Mooney. Is he going to pit? He is. He's not risking that puncher. Jonathan Mooney into the pit, so don't surprise me if he goes to the soft tyres. Diablo then now defending against Beaton and Glorious Striker into turn 1. Beaton not close enough to get a move and attack on him at the moment. Let's see how far Jonathan's going to be. Where's this going to put him? Jonathan's gone for the hard tyres. 5 laps to go. Jonathan's spotted on the hard tyres. I would have gone for maybe a soft. I would have gone for a medium, but maybe even a soft. Give me that extra pace. He's come out behind Magnetics. He's going to want to get that move done as soon as possible. He's come out ahead of his teammate though. Is he going to go for that move on Magnetics straight out of the pit? He thought better of it there. You know, for Baku, I know we've had a few front wings missing, but one DNF, one safety car. Baku, not too shabby. Has now beaten then, inherits the lead of the race. It has been quite a few laps since he was leading this race, but he has retaken it, and it's like a flashback. At the start of the race it was Beaton and Diablo battling for lead, and it's beaten Diablo now. I think that front wing is costing Diablo here. Wouldn't surprise me if that might go in the stewards room. Did run into the back of the guy ahead of him though. Haven't seen many instances today. Diablo, yeah, I think that front wing is costing him. He's harvesting it as well. I think if he can stay within DRS of beating here and defend from Glorious Striker, he'll be in for a chance. He's just got to stay with these guys. Oh, I'm going to turn one, Glorious Striker and Diablo. Glorious Striker, get past Diablo there. Into turn 2. This is going to be the battle for the win here. Beating Glorious Striker and Diablo are going to be battling it out to the end, I think. Keep an eye on that one as it progresses. Back through the field, Milanis gets past Haytham then for a P11. So as we approach the last 4 or 5 laps of this race, we've got a battle for P1 going on. We have a battle for P5 going on between Grant, Jonathan, Magnetics and Bailey. Jonathan on the freshest rubber here. Managed to get past Magnetics since pitting. And we've got a battle for P9 going on. A little secret battle for P9 between Viking Fox and Hilly. As we approach the end, P11's also under contention as well. So we've still got a few battles going on as we approach this final. After this race, the late safety car now. It wouldn't be worth the pit. There's too many positions. Beaten there. Got past Diablo on the last lap. And has stretched, that has helped him stretch his legs here. He's got Glorious Striker out of his DRS zone. Glorious Striker burning his DRS just to make sure he's in that DRS zone. Just one of these touch Beaten as we come to the end here. And there goes his rear wing open. He's absolutely flying. He's took a good 8 attempts at Beaten as we headed down to turn 1 there. Diablo's dropping off. He needs to, I think he's out of this battle for the lead. You never know, there's 2 other incidents in front. I think he's now just got to consolidate that P3 if he can. It's Psycho in P4. Jonathan, he was leading, didn't want to risk that puncher. He pitted, come out in P7. He has got ahead of Grant and Magnetics and behind. Ooh, got a battle here, Grant and Magnetics. Having a battle into turn 3. Magnetics gets past and Bailey gets past Grant here. Grant leading 2 positions. So Grant, last lap, was in P5. On lap 23, he's down in P8. He's on the older of the tyres out of that bunch, so that may now come into bite him. But Jonathan up to P5. Magnetics P6, and he's now getting harassed by Jonathan's teammate Bailey in P7. Every point's going to count in this constructors battle, I reckon, this season. Back up at the front now. Glorious Striker is clinging, literally clinging to the DRS of Beaton here. Diablo's not falling away as much actually. He has actually gained back in on P2 on this lap. Glorious Striker though will not have the DRS. No, he will not have it on this lap. He is dropped without that 1 second. As Bailey gets past Magnetics here, and that's out of position, but he's now going to be, he's got past him. He's now going to be attacked down the back straight because he's lost his DRS. Bailey also missing a front left wing end plate. And there you go, Magnetics straight past Bailey. That might have been a tactical. Well, we've got a few front left wing end plates missing here. Grant also missing a front wing left end plate with Bailey. Hilly and Viking Fox. Oh, there's a crash. There's a bit of contact there. Haytham has been spun round into the pit entrance. Coming together, I think that was with Milanis. I joined theirs. Hilly and Viking Fox continuing their battle. And Milanis and Haytham look like they come together in turn one. Haytham come out the worst, spun into the pit lane. He's now 7 seconds behind, down in 12th. That would put the end to any extra points he was looking for. Nice battle actually going on here for P9 here. Hilly, Viking Fox and Milanis going to give us some entertainment for the last few races. Last few laps. Bailey and Magnetics and Grant giving us some entertainment for P6. And up front, Glorious Striker. He's back within the DRS of Beaton here. It's fired on board with him then as we come round into that DRS. We are now going to be hitting the last 2 laps of this race. And here we go. Over this DRS, he's got the move done on Beaton way before turn 1. And that Glorious Striker inherits the lead then with 2 laps to go from Beaton. Let's have a look. Beaton there, keeping an eye on this. They're going to come straight back at him. We've just got to quickly go back to the battle for 6. Magnetics couldn't find a way past Bailey there. Back up at the top though. Here comes Beaton. He wants his lead back. So coming to turn 3. Keeping it tight. Clean. I'm going to strike the same. You want your lead back, mate? You have to do it a lot fucking better than that. I'm going to strike then. Leading then. I haven't really seen Glorious Striker all race, to be fair. He's been the silent assassin. He's sneaking up for the field, keeping himself out of trouble. He's currently in the lead. I think Glorious Striker, if I stand corrected, is from Alpha Dusty Racing. So his team principal. I'll be very happy to see this unfolding. Beaton's not letting him get away. This is going to go down to the wire here for the win of this race. It's going to come down to the wire for a few positions actually. It's down to the wire for P1. It's down to the wire for P4, P6 and for P9 by the looks of it. A few battles then as we approach the last lap of this great race. 1 DNF, 1 safety car for Baku. That tells you how clean we've been racing today. Wow, I've seen some very good races. I think I've only seen 1 coming together, and that was on the last lap, just between Milanis and Haytham. Beaton though, as we start the last lap. I think this could get into a DRS game here, because you're going to want the DRS. You want to be on the rear wing of P1, coming into that final DRS zone here. Get the drag to the line. Let's see if Beaton looks for a move into turn 3. He's not going to go for it. Jonathan got ahead of Nini Psycho. So Jonathan moves him up to P4. Senator Racing having a good day out today. 4th and 6th for their team. Very good showing. Nini Psycho down into 5th. But Bailey then got ahead of Magnetics there on that last lap. Got himself up to 6th with Magnetics. Not going to let him get away with it that easy. He's going to be on his tail. I'm telling you, we're going to have a few rundowns to the line here. Milanis has just got ahead of Hilly as well for P9. So we'll jump to the front then, because this is where the race is going to be decided. We're on the last lap and we're coming to the last sector. Oh, there's contact there. We saw bits of carbon fibre flying up. And look at this, we're going to have a battle for P1 to the line and a battle for P3 to the line. I'm going to have to be quick on the joystick here to switch the cameras. Beaten all over the back of Glory Striker. Is he going to steal the win in the final sector, in the final DRS zone? Here we go. I think Glory Striker's done it. He has. Glorious Striker's going to take the win. Beaten second. Jonathan's got ahead after Ablo to the line. Jonathan managing to take that P3 on the last lap. Glorious Striker managed to hold Beaten off. DRS just didn't help him. Bailey gets P6. Magnetics couldn't get Bailey back on that last lap. Hilly, I think, just fell out here. I think then that is going to be, as long as we don't get a crash on this last lap, our final positions. Glorious Striker must have halved all his ERS there for that final one to the line. And Jonathan, 2/10 over Diablo, getting him on the line. I think this is going to be the final winning then. We'll wait till everyone crosses the line. Great race from Glorious Striker. Let me just check positions gained this race. There you go, look, Glorious Striker started P6. He's took the win. I haven't really seen him for most of the race. He's been the silent assassin, and he's took the win here. Jonathan's made up 2 positions. Psycho made up 3. Healy made up 5. Biggest loser today was Lanny. DNF early on in the race. We had some good battles though today. We're just waiting for the last few guys to cross the line. Maverick and Delta will be the last guys to cross the line. At least they have finished the race, so they can be happy with that. And there we go then. Nice winner. You know what? I'm going to agree with VA on this one. Driver of the day, Glorious Striker. Made up 5 positions. Kept himself out of trouble. Got the win of the race. What more can you ask for? Glorious Striker, my driver of the day for today. So there we go, the confirmation. Glorious Striker, winner of the race today. Beaten in P2. Jonathan Mooney in P3, getting Diablo to the line. Diablo finishing P4. Needy Psycho P5, Bailey in P6, Magnetics P7, Grant P8, Milanis P9, Hilly P10, Viking Fox, Haytham, Little Jumper John, Ethan and Craig 10th to 15th, Hamady 16th, Coldine 17th, Maverick P18, Delta P19, and our only retirement of the race, Liane P20. Good race, and I'll see you all next week.